Hello and welcome to the Evercade Retreat. Gene Joke here, and today I'm adding a lost tomb from the Atari Arcade Collection 2 to my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game. Lost Tomb is essentially Robotron meets Gauntlet with a bit of Indiana Jones. Originally released by Stern in 1982, and with the Stern back catalogue being picked up by Atari a few years ago, well, it's now an Atari collection. Now, it's a game that I'd never heard of before this collection got announced, and obviously I'd never played it until I got the collection. Being that it's from 1982, it's a game that shows its age, but it does have that early arcade charm to it. Mechanics wise, it's a twin stick shooter, and you go through a pyramid, working your way down it towards the exit. Each screen is a separate room, and there's numerous rooms to get through. Between each rooms you have your corridors where you have to go to the next room, before loads of bats start flying at you. The rooms themselves, well, there's only a few varieties and they tend to repeat themselves fairly regularly, but they either come down to stay on the path, shoot everything in sight, get the key and leave, or just pick up what you can and leave. There's various treasure chests which you can get for extra points. As well as shooting in every direction, you also have a whip which you activate with the R2 button. It's not just any whip, it's an explosive whip that kills enemies in the nearby vicinity and can also take out walls, which can be very handy for speeding through the rooms because there is quite a tight time limit. This game doesn't give you time to think, it's straight into the action, blast, shoot your way, charging through the levels, getting what you can and getting out alive, which is easier said than done because this game is absolutely brutal. Naturally, given its age, it doesn't look like much, but there is a certain charm to the graphics, although they are quite brown. The sound is actually quite impressive. It's very much of its era, but there's a certain bassiness to it that I find quite appealing. Yeah, it's just beeps and crashes and things, but it works pretty well for the game. Given the age of it, I really can't complain about the graphics or the sound. It's what you'd expect. As I mentioned, the gameplay can be rather brutal, but it is fun. But I do find it leans maybe a bit towards being too brutal to be fun. Well, I mean, if you're playing it for 1 credit, seeing how far you can get, you'll definitely have some fun with it, but it really doesn't give you any time to think. It's pretty much throws you in the action and you have to act and react quickly. And I don't know if it's something to do with my controller or a glitch in the game, but I found a few times when I started or when it booted it up into the corridor things and had to rush to the next room to see which door I wanted to go into, my controls would stick and I'd just get killed. That can be quite frustrating. Fortunately, on Evercade you have unlimited credits, and you do get the opportunity to spend credits to get extra whips, because you do have a limited quantity of those, and they can come in handy, but there are times when they're still not going to save you because there's just far too much going on and too many enemies, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, you can pay to win, except for you won't win from it. You can pay for an advantage, whatever. In terms of dip switch settings, there isn't a huge amount to go on here, but there is an invulnerability mode if you want to, but to me that just defeats the purpose of playing the game. Overall, it's a game I want to like more than I really enjoy it, but I admire what it's trying to do. To place it in my overall ranking list, I would have to place it above Millipede for the 2600, but below Thin Ice. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.